Dodgers.
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
Well, whether you're up for it or down for it or whichever lingo you like to use, this is the place. Hi, everybody. I'm Randy Tibbins. You know who you are. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the only place, this is the only best and first video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. It's June 22nd. A lot going on. Let's open it up here. We only got one more game until there's a day off and the team goes off on the road. So let's get into it right here. On Monday night, since I saw you last, Clayton Kershaw yielded 6 hits over 7 dominant innings to earn his 9th victory in 10 starts. 9th victory in 10 starts, guys. And beat the Washington Nationals 4-1 for their 4th straight victory. The Dodgers ace still added 8 strikeouts to his major league leading 141, fanning Bryce Harper 3 times. I like it. Kershaw didn't walk a batter and got through a tricky 7th inning to remain unbeaten since May 1st. And in that same game, Kenley Jansen became the franchise leader, all-time franchise leader in saves. He now has 162 after that game, 163 after last night. Yep. And we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. He also has over 20 saves this season. We'll get to that number pretty soon. Last night, on Tuesday night, Yasmani Grandal hit a 3-run home run in the 8th inning off Washington starter Tanner Roark, lifting the Los Angeles Dodgers to a come-from-behind 3-2 victory over the Nationals on Tuesday night. The Dodgers rallied for their season-high 5th straight victory and 7th in their last 8, and will go for the sweep tonight. And let's hear what Yasmani Grandal did in the 8th inning last night. Rick Monday with the call.
Drive into center field. That's hit well. Going back is Revere. He looks up. It is gone. Yasmani Grandal on a 1-2 pitch. Clears the fence, and the Dodgers take the lead. The bats have been quiet in the first 7 innings. But a walk, a single, and now Yasmani Grandal with his 6th home run of the season. The Dodgers take the lead 3-2.
Yeah, we love that. That's great. Anyway, Rick Monday with the call, as I said. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Yasiel Puig was activated from the DL on Tuesday. And also on the DL, at least for last night, we hope not tonight, Vin Scully missed the game yesterday because of a sore throat. Drink some more water, Vin. Yeah. The team said the 88-year-old was resting at home. Charlie Steiner and Ora Hershiser filled in on TV last night, and, of course, Monday on the radio, probably with Kevin Kennedy. I didn't hear the radio broadcast, but I lifted that home run. Scully is set to retire at the end of the season, as you know, after 67 years calling games for the same franchise. My favorite stat comes up here once again. That's 52% of all Dodger games since they became an official franchise in 1890. The guy has broadcast over 52% of the franchise games. That's unbelievable. By the way, there was a great interview by Vin by the Brewers announcer earlier this week, Brian Anderson. We put it up on our Facebook page, so check it out under Let's Talk Dodgers in Facebook, if you're not here already watching us. And great 2-part interview. I put both parts up there so you could see it. The guy had tears in his eyes when he was interviewing Scully, but it was kind of cool. And he got to tell some new stories I hadn't heard before, so that's always kind of nice. All right, our MLB calendar. All-Star game is July 12th, as you know, in San Diego. And by the way, we got to tie into that in just a minute. All-Star balloting is very important. We got 8 more days for that. I'll tell you about it in just a second. Also, the July 24th is going to be the Hall of Fame inductions at Cooperstown, New York. All right, let's get into some fun stuff, I should say. We got some fun stuff going on. We're trying to get you out to the ballpark very quickly here because it's already in the afternoon. We want to get this going before evening. All right, fun stuff leads off with, like I said, congratulations to Kenley Jansen becoming the Dodgers franchise all-time saves leader, passing Eric Gagne, who had 161. Kenley got his 162nd the other night, and he got his 163rd last night. Wow. That's also his 21st of the season, by the way. Jansen is now tied for 70th on the all-time MLB saves leader list. He's about 5 saves away from Heath Bell, and he still needs about 489 to get up with the leader, and the leader is Mariano Rivera, who has 652. He's not getting there anytime soon, but keeps doing what he's doing. Who knows if he lasts as long as Mariano gets some wild pitches, gets more stuff in, not wild pitches, but different kinds of pitches and mixes them up more. The guy could rule with like 6 pitches. It would be unbelievable. you right now, Kenley Jansen is the franchise leader in Los Angeles and Brooklyn Dodger history. How about that for the whole franchise? All-Star balloting, I mentioned a minute ago. I'm up to about 15 times using my second email address. Remember, you're only allowed 5 times a day per email address. And you're allowed 35 times on one email address. So I already, got 9 email addresses. I'm only on my second email address. 8 days left to vote. You got till June 30th. Newsflash, as of today, Corey Seager is in the top 3 vote getters for NL shortstops. Get Corey and vote Corey into the All-Star game in San Diego. By the way, Agon had been at the top 3 at first base when he slips to number 4. Keep voting Dodgers. All you can do is keep voting Dodgers. That's all I can say. We got some shout-outs today for you. And let's see who we got. We got Ron A. How you doing, Ron? Let's see. We got Matt U, Kathy E, and her new tattoo. Why wasn't there a Dodger tattoo, Kathy? I didn't see that. And my best record collecting buddy and Dodger pal, Roger. Here's to you, Roger, and all the rest. And there's a big shout-out to all of you today. All right. Shout-out to all the contingent there watching us on Facebook and chiming in there. Don't forget there's many ways you can reach us. You can reach us on Facebook, and we're in the Let's Talk Dodgers area. You can reach us on Twitter at Let's Talk Dodgers or at Randy Trumpet. You can reach us at our old Gmail account. Still a good one. Let's Talk Dodgers at gmail.com. Let's Talk Dodgers at gmail.com. Read that every day. And that's probably the easiest way, I think. And, of course, you can check out and leave messages on our actual YouTube page, which this is going on to. Sometimes the Periscopes don't make it to YouTube, but these will make it to YouTube. So it's YouTube address is Let's Talk Dodgers 13 when you're inside YouTube. You have to sign in to be able to leave us messages. All right, question to the house. This is for all of you out there who think you're GMs, and you know who you are, Bobby. Okay? Bobby K, not P. Bobby K. What do the Dodgers... We know the Dodgers are not doing that well right now. I mean, they're winning a little bit, but most of us know that are real fans, they don't really have the horses right now to go all the way to the playoffs. In fact, right now they'd be out of it. They're not in it at all. So my question to the house, to you, to the contingent, you can write to us all those different ways. What do the Dodgers have to do to propel themselves back into the playoffs? Or can they get the pieces at all to do that? We don't even know if the pieces are available. They need pitching, they need hitting, they need bullpen. What do you think they need? Write to me, let me know. We'll air your question, give you a shout-out, and maybe send you a home run call or something like that personally if you give us your email address. Anyway, that's your question to the house today. What do the Dodgers have to do to make the playoffs this year? It's not too late. It's only mid-June, but you got to get something going by the July deadline for trading. So should they make trades? Should they not make trades? You tell us. All right, our stats of the day, we got a couple of them for you, as usual. As we mentioned the other night, Clayton Kershaw improved to 11-1 and lowered his ERA to 1.57, minuscule, in the Dodgers win over the Nationals Monday. Only 4 other pitchers in Major League history, I'm going to repeat that, only 4 other pitchers in Major League history have been 11-1 or better with an ERA as low as Kershaw's in their first 15 games of a season. Most recently, Randy Johnson for the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2000. He was 11-1 with a 1.47. But anyway, I'll repeat it again. Only 4 other pitchers in Major League history have been 11-1 or better with an ERA as low as Kershaw's in their first 15 games of a season in Major League history. That is insane. All right. The state and Dodger history, June 22nd. We've done this a couple times this week. Let's go back to that magical year. Of course, it was a championship year. June 22nd, 1959. Sandy Koufax goes the distance, beating Philadelphia at the LA Memorial Coliseum 6-2. The Dodgers southpaw found 16 Phillies to set a new record for strikeouts in a night. The Dodgers would go on to win the World Series in 1959, as you know. After another shaky season in 1960, Koufax contemplated, this is true, he actually contemplated quitting baseball during spring training in 1961. But in 61 spring training, backup catcher Norm Sherry, Larry's brother, convinced Sandy to slow down his delivery, giving the left-hander better control of his pitches. And the rest was history. And as you know, he became a member of the Hall of Fame and one of the greatest Dodgers ever. A little late on the sounder there. Still going through headphones. All right. The rest was history. All right, let's get you out of the ballpark. Remember, check out Livestream app and livestream.com in case somebody, maybe even me, could be streaming the game live at any minute, even a couple innings, even at the end of the game. Check it in the 8th inning. You never know. I might be out there doing the last 2 innings. Wednesday, June 22nd, it's a 7-10er tonight. Washington's still in town for the last game of the series. Let's go for the sweep. Right-hander Joe Ross, 6-4 with a 3.13 ERA. He's going up against our left-hander Julio Urias, 0-2 with a 4.50. Come on, Julio. We got to. And by the way, Dodgers, we got to get the bats going for this guy. Let's get this kid a win. We've been coming up short for this guy, giving him no support. Let's give this guy some support. Blow out the Nats and give Julio his first major league win. Is that too much to ask? Oh, I have one more shout-out before we go. How about one more to Vanessa over at Meadowbrook? She knows who she is. Vanessa and her buddies. Let's go to a game sometime, Vanessa. I'd love to be there with you. All right, shout out to Vanessa. Very good. All right, the team has an off date tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday we'll see the team in Pittsburgh for 4 games, and then on to Milwaukee for 3. So we'll be back on Friday for a preview of that Pirates series. Meanwhile, I got some upcoming appearances and cool stuff for you. July 3rd, Pedro Guerrero, July 3rd, 2016. He's from 1 to 2 p.m. at the Ultimate Pastime, 1614 South Carlos Avenue, Unit K in Ontario, California. And then July 10th, at the Frank and Son Collectible Show out in City of Industry, Eddie Murray from 11 to 1. That's a great one. Remember Eddie Murray? He was great. He was with the Dodgers for a little while. He's a Hall of Famer with Baltimore, obviously, but spent a couple of years with the Dodgers before Eric Karros came into the picture. Anyway, those are some good ones coming up, some good events for get some signs, and autographs, pictures, whatever. All right, that's going to do it. I can say that I think we got a good chance for a sweep, so get those brooms out. Don't want to jinx it. Don't jinx it. And Friday I'll probably have my road gray tie. I just got a brown one on. Let's go for the sweep. And don't forget to come on back on Friday. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. See you Friday. Let's sweep these guys. We got to sweep. Let's go for the sweep. Beat the Nats.
It's time for Dodger baseball.
And remember,
The Dodgers are going to win that division anyway.
I think so. See you Friday, everybody. Have a good rest of the week. Bye-bye. Stay cool.